Hi, Larry Loic here, better known as LG. Eruption, the system. How to make money even while you sleep. Cutting edge internet marketing technology. Today we're going to be covering video. How to use video on the internet. The best way, the easy way, the way that you can make the most amount of money. So I'm going to be writing on this grease board here, showing a little bit about some ideas, some things that you can do. Whether you have an existing product, whether you don't have a product, whether you have a business and you want to explode or erupt your business, or even if you have a new business you're thinking of starting, how to erupt it out of the chute. So video, what do you do? How do you do it? Everything else. There's a lot of different things that you can do, but today I like to cover just some of the basics to get you running, to get you started, of course. That way you at least know what it is. The neat thing about video on the internet, it's free. That's the cool part. It's free. So that's the thing that you have to understand, that it also gets you high in the search engine rankings. So the first thing you want to know about video, and you're going to have to bear with me on my writing, of course. My writing's not the best, but you'll get the message at least also. So the first thing is that it's free. That's the first thing. The next thing is that you also can get real high in search engine rankings. So what does that mean? SEO. That stands for Search Engine Optimization. And basically with search engine optimization, the neat thing about that is that you don't have to pay for it. You don't have to do a pay-per-click campaign. You don't have to do the Google AdWords thing too. It's basically free. The only thing that you got to worry about is get a decent camera, decent lighting. We're doing this here in our offices just really impromptu right now to show you how easy it really is. And this will actually get really high in search engine rankings. With that, the thing is keywords. Okay? Keywords. And what are keywords? Well, keywords are things that people need to search on the internet, that they want to search on to find your product or service, right? So keywords are a key thing, and that's all in the description. Now, we've all heard that actually television is dying. There's more people watching video on the internet right now than there is actually television. So you want to make sure that you do something that's fun, something that's entertaining to keep their attention, all the time. Now, we're not doing this here right now because this is an educational video. But if you're promoting your product or service, you want to make it fun, you want to make it entertaining, dynamic music. We can get to that stuff. As a matter of fact, in the Eruption program, we cover some of that stuff as well. But I want to give you lots of nuggets today as well. So you want to keep it fun, and you want to keep it entertaining. Because if you don't, you're going to lose them quickly. And obviously the site that you want to go to, everybody knows about, is YouTube. So that's youtube.com. Now, the interesting thing is this. Some of you might already have a YouTube account. Well, here's an interesting thing too. You always wanted, the purpose of having a video and having it on a YouTube account is to drive them to your website. Drive them to your website. It's like a sales funnel, okay? It captures them with a big net and then gets them curious and drives them to your website. For example, when we do our programs live, we ask a lot of people, what's your username? They'll say, well, John Smith at YouTube, or Billy Bob at YouTube, and that's their usernames, or I love fast cars, something like that is their username. The problem with that is that it doesn't give any indication of what your website is. Where do people go? They'll go out of curiosity. For example, one of the websites that we have is reinclub.com. That's R-E-I-N club.com. Now, if you were to visit reinclub.com, or if you were trying to post this, reinclub.com, that is an E by the way, R-E-I-N club.com. If you were to try to post this as a username, YouTube would not allow you to do that. However, they will let you do this, R-E-I-N club, and then spell out D-O-T-C-O-M, reinclub.com. If you go on YouTube right now, you would notice that our videos are under this username that spells it out. People out of curiosity will go, that's a website too, and they'll type it in also. So that's a neat little nugget that you should be using when you set up your YouTube account, which is basically free. Now, if you have an existing YouTube account, that's good for your personal stuff and have a lot of fun. But if you want one for business, put in your URL. In other words, your website. Now, when you are getting your website, make sure it's short. Make sure it's easy to understand. For example, let's say you have gototravel.com. Well, there's a number of things that can happen with that website. It could be G-O, the number 2, and then travel. It could be G-O-T-O, travel. It could be G-O-T-O-O, travel. It can be spelled a number of different ways. So when you are getting a website, make sure that it's short, it's easy to understand. There's not a lot of different things. The other thing is this. So, let me before we get on to that. So you want to get a short website. Short website. Okay? Short website. Whoops. Short website name. Okay? Short website name. Now, again, bear with me with my writing. Short website name. In addition to that, it should be easy to spell, only spell it one way, and it should sound, the way it sounds is the way that should be written easily. Now, another thing that people ask us about is dashes or hyphens, right, or underscores in the name. For example, let's say we use something like, let's say we did Rain Club, but we did Rain Dash Club. Well, people get confused. Is that dash like in the middle? Is it underneath here? That's called an underscore. Some people call it a dash. Some people call it a hyphen. There's different ways to interpret it. So dashes aren't necessarily good. Do they work? Yes. But you want to be able to say the name of your website also phonetically that people can understand it as well. So you want to make sure that you get that kind of website also. So the website that you want to get, and there's numerous sites that we'll cover in other videos, the best places to purchase them at the best prices as well. So the key is this, with video, and wrapping it up here, number 1, it's free. Number 2, SEO, search engine optimization. Number 3, you want to put certain keywords and meta tags, or tags for that matter, that people will be looking for when they are searching online, and obviously your videos will show up in those searches as well. Let's say it's real estate investing, put that in, real estate investing. It could be real estate investor, it could be real estate. And you can put in all the different ones as well. And when they do a search, that'll show up. It'll show up on the Google search as well. And that can put you in the top of the search engine rankings actually immediately within the very first day as well. It's really cool because video ranks higher than traditional web pages on search engines as well. Make sure that you basically you continue to go into the funnel. YouTube.com, we talked about your name, your username. You want to change that on YouTube as well. Make a short website as well. In the next video, we're going to get into what type of equipment to use, what we're using right here, right now, and a couple of other neat tricks. So once again, this is Larry Loic with the ERUPTION system. We'll see you real soon. Have a great day.